event of the Protest the Pope campaign, a march and rally in central London to say no to the state visit of Ratzinger in the UK. We are about to start the march. This event has been dedicated to the victims of the Vatican, to the victims of the cruel policies like homophobia, transphobia, sexism, to victims of repressive regimes that have been supported by the Vatican, but above all, to the victims of the most evil of all crimes, the violence against defenseless children.
He's not above the law! The Pope is a criminal! The Pope is a criminal! The Pope protects criminals! We want him arrested! We don't like his sorts! Send him back to Rome! Because we don't want him here! According to him, they don't want him in Rome either! Arrest the Pope! Arrest the Pope!
Arrest the Pope!
We're here to stand up positively in support of equality and diversity. I want to live in a country where our leaders will meet the Pope, will stand up and say, stop discriminating against gay people and women. Open the files and give every piece of information you have on child rape to the police.
Professor Richard Dawkins!
I was at first as outraged as everybody else by the Pope's opening remarks as soon as he landed in Edinburgh, blaming atheists for the atrocities of Hitler and the others of the 20th century. But then I took comfort from it, because it seemed to me that in a way it was showing that we had rattled them so much that he was forced to the ignominious expedient of attacking us so as to divert attention from the real crimes that had been committed in the name of the Catholic Church. I can just imagine the discussions in the corridors of Vatican power. How are we going to distract them from buggering boys? And the answer came, why don't we attack secularists? Why don't we attack atheists? Why don't we blame them for Hitlerism? Adolf Hitler, was a Roman Catholic. He was baptized, he never renounced his baptism. The figure of 5 million British Catholics is presumably obtained from baptismal figures. I don't believe a word of it. I don't believe there are 5 or 6 million British Catholics. There may be 5 or 6 million who've been baptized, but if the Church wants to claim them as Catholics, then they have to claim Hitler as a Catholic.
Mariam Namazie.
Thank you. We are gathered here to show our opposition, not just to the Pope's visit because it's state-funded, but to show our opposition to his views and also the adverse role of religion, not just in private life, but particularly in the public space. The Pope says we need the corrective supplied by religion. That is exactly what we don't need.
Since he's been in Britain, Pope Benedict has attacked what he calls aggressive secularism. Well, secularists support equality. We defend the equal human rights of everyone, including Catholics.
Yes!
Values that got us marching. We support equality. We support human rights for all. We support secular and we support justice, even if that justice is inconvenient for the power and reputation of churches and of clergy. Those are real moral values.
The scourge of humanity, creating death on a biblical scale. Cardinal Lopez Trujillo will tell you there are holes in condoms. And right there in front of you, in that condom high around above your heads, you can see the proof of how foolish the protestations of the Catholic Church can be.
Today to celebrate our faith in liberty of conscience, our faith in equality, our faith in human rights. Unlike the Pope, we are Democrats. We defend his right to come to Britain and express his point of view. But we also assert our right to protest against his often harsh, intolerant teachings. Unlike the Pope, we practice tolerance. We did not witch hunt liberation theologians in South America. The Vatican did.
I stand here on behalf of Southall Black Sisters in solidarity with all those who have been horrifically, sexually and physically abused by religious leaders of the Catholic Church, headed by one reactionary, homophobic and misogynist Pope, Benedict XVI.
Fellow priests who have served in the Catholic Church for the past 39 years, I welcome you as an openly gay man. I became openly gay after you, as Cardinal Ratzinger, issued the document on the care of homosexual people. At that time, I was overwhelmed by the care of my gay brothers in New York City as they faced death from HIV and AIDS.
By your leaders, particularly your state leaders.
Tell me about it.
Harriet Harman, whose equality bill was attacked, puke on the Pope's red shoes.
He tries to guilt trip us back into church. disregarding our freely made choice to live without the aid of controlling faith leaders. If Catholics want to heed his teachings, that's their choice. For the rest of us, just go away and leave us alone. The days when religious tyrants could force us by violence to observe their teachings have long passed.
We were children, and the priests were raping us and sodomizing us and sexually abusing us. We thought we were all alone, and we felt very alone, guilty, and ashamed. And over these past years, and more recently even in these past months, many of us as victims have found each other, and we have